Welcome to the Evening of the Arts. We are the CCBC Drama Club. And here is the plaque that shows we are the best club at CCBC. We have just received an award for the most active club. First year. Tonight with us we have our mascot, Baby Kaya. She is also the newest member of the, please show it to everybody, the newest member.
We now have No Prospects, an original spoken word by Lingard.
The truth is funny, and it cannot be broken down by one general concept. I juggle 68 bits of reality, but I haven't mastered Pong yet. The truth is probably better exemplified through lies, and more gratifying when deciphered through a period of time, like crossword puzzles that don't branch out unless I wave my lyrics outside of the bedroom window of my high ranch house. The production of negative energy is conducting selective memory. The only way there'll be something left of me in an 11th of a century is to utilize recording technology so you wouldn't have to follow me beyond the boundaries of all of your colonies. I spit on the beauty of life and concentrate like pollen bees. And what if I told you I have AIDS? Would you then listen a little bit closer to what I had to say? Are you nervous or excited running back and forth across the freeway until rebellious, humored cynicism becomes frustrated anger and every conclusion becomes a questionable answer? The path with the grass, it might be more to explore, but just because the treaded route has been acknowledged before doesn't mean that when you reach whichever it hasn't been weathered for the worse or the better. Time passes until there's no worth in the treasure. Losing transposes to winning when the novelty is lost, and maintenance becomes a burden although the rate of the cost has not fluctuated. New factors, once irrelevant, now enunciated, makes it seem what was once important is really just precious time wasted. Knowing that it's perpetual, so why even change? Just to register the fact that you had a reason to complain? Analytical process to confirm the mandate of progress? Even if the art is perfected, do you wear the smock less? No, we grow accustomed to our costume with no right to finish until we never have to ponder if we'll conquer the limits. No prospects.
That was Lingard with No Prospects.
We have a bunch of nice things for you tonight. We also have our mascot, the baby of the CCBC Drama Club. I would like to point out this piece of artwork right here is more than just a weird-looking baby. Stand up, Jared Ondouchek, please. The artist of this piece. To begin for you, we have a satirical skit entitled Yes and.
Do you want me to start it, or,
Yeah?
okay. Well, you just said what it was.
Just say it. Hi. We'll be doing a improvisational exercise called Yes and this is a way that actors can both warm up and become more accustomed to improvisation and bouncing ideas off of each other. Okay. Do you want me just example it? Just start it. Okay. Okay. Hey, you want to go out for ice cream?
Yes, then we can go to the city after.
Yes, and we could have chocolate ice cream.
And maybe we can go clubbing after. You have to bill on it. You can't just stay at the ice cream. We're supposed to be doing an improv game.
So wait, move past. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay. Yes, and we could put whipped cream on top.
What did I just say, dude?
I don't know. I'm bad at this.
You're bad at everything. You're so not good at anything. I mean, look at you, man. You're the ugliest kid I've ever seen. I mean, like, I can't even look at your face anymore.
I thought you wanted to do this.
Not with you. I can't even. I hate you, man. I can't even stand next to you. You smell so bad all the time. And you act right in front of all these people, dude. Like, this is like the fourth time you've embarrassed me.
Can't we just go back to yes and do this later? I mean,
No, because this is like the fifth time you've done this, and I'm sick of it. You're always unprepared. You aren't good at anything. I mean, look how you. Why would you even dress like that coming out here? Are you on fire or something? Do you think you're on fire or something with that shirt? Lighting up the stage? And what's with that wallet chain, man?
well, it's for my wallet. I mean,
You don't have any money, dude. Nobody's gonna steal your money.
well, what should I do?
What should you do? You should kill yourself. That's just get out of my, because I can't even stand to see your face anymore.
Well, I tried, and I don't.
And you couldn't even do that. You're so bad at everything. You couldn't even. Oh, now you're gonna cry. Good luck. You wanna go get some ice cream?
Next, we have a play within a play entitled Start, Stop, Start.
Most directors use the start-stop technique, but it has very serious shortcomings. They begin the play at the beginning, and as soon as something goes wrong, they interrupt.
Stop the music, you! Let's have a look at the corner of that table leg. Is there a nail sticking out? Should we shorten the dress? Can you handle it, Alice? All right, let's take it again from the beginning. House lights!
It's coming down, cats and dogs.
Whoa, where's the rain? It's too late now. When she says it's coming down, cats and dogs, it should be raining.
There is a lag time in the rain machine and they haven't fixed it yet.
All right, let's stop and fix it.
Now, some directors believe that the start-stop technique is the only way. The difficulty is that this slogging from cue to cue takes a great deal of unnecessary time and is extremely frustrating for the stage managers and the actors, but it is particularly difficult for the directors. The principal difficulty is that every time one stops, it takes 4 to 6 minutes to get started again. The following dialogue represents a typical effort to get started again. Any experienced director knows the following scene by heart.
There. Now that we have the rain working, let's pick it up from,
I'll take it from, you won't get away with this.
Wait! That's not going to take it back far enough to give me my cue.
Well, give us a line then.
Take it from I don't have the letter Alice.
Okay. Hey, ask me for the letter.
Wait until I get the
You
gun.
don't need the gun.
Yes, I do. I have to have the gun when I ask you for the letter.
What are we waiting for, people?
You need the gun.
Jason, come back with the gun.
He's gone to his dressing room again.
Couldn't we, mine the gun?
Jason!
And we're going back?
Yes, to where she asked for the letter.
Lights, we're going back.
I haven't had time to record this queue yet.
Never mind, clear the board.
It's gonna take a minute to get to queue 37.
Man, is somebody calling me?
We're going back.
After my seat, what time am I quick change here?
We don't need you, just the gun.
You took it with you off stage.
Whatever, it's sitting on the prop table.
Since we're going back that far, can we just do the bit where I crumple up the letter, throw it in the garbage?
What are we waiting for?
I can't find the gun!
Just forget it. Rain!
Not yet, still setting up cues on line 37.
Hey, could you give me another letter?
Another letter. You want another letter.
Well, this one's all crumpled.
Alright, back to 37.
Ready?
Wait, hold on, he's giving me another letter.
There are no more fresh letters.
Look, please, just line the letter for now.
Okay. What's my line?
I do not have the letter Alex.
No, before that. Right before I crumple the letter.
So much for blackmail.
So much.
Ready!
Ow.
Could you give me that little reaction?
What reaction?
You know, just before I crumple the letter.
Look, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You know, when you look towards the hall.
I can't look towards the hall unless I hear the doorbell.
Take it from I don't have the letter Alice!
Hey, you ready to time my quick change here?
Oh, never mind! Never mind!
Does this seem like a parody? It happens all the time. As a matter of fact, scenes very much like this one are reenacted again and again through the long and debilitating process of a start-stop technical rehearsal.
Stop. The cast. Brooks Haynes as the narrator. Sheldon Cotton as director. Chad Householder as the stage manager. Ondouchek as the actor. Curenton as the actress. Lingard as the light designer. Johnston as the electrician. And Toby Elder as Jason. We now have Knychole Curenton with A Lady in Blue.
One thing I don't need is any more apologies. I got a sorry greet me at the front door. You can keep yours. I don't know what to do with them. They don't make me happy or bring the sun back. They don't open doors for me or get the morning paper. Then no one stop using my tears to wash cars because of sorry. I am simply tired of collecting. I didn't know I was so important to you. I'm gonna tack a sign on the door. Leave a message by the phone if you called to say you're sorry. Call someone else. I let sorry, didn't mean to, and how could I have known about that? Take a walk down a dark and musty street in Brooklyn. I'm gonna do exactly what I wanna do and won't be sorry for none of it. Let a sorry soothe your soul, I'm gonna soothe mine. You are always inconsistent, doing something, then being sorry. Beating my heart to death, talking about your sorry. Well, I will not be nice. I will raise my voice and scream and holler and break things and race the engine. I will tell about all my wonderful lovers and their ways. I will play Oliver Lake out loud and won't be sorry for none of it. I loved you on purpose. I was open on purpose. And I still crave vulnerability and close talk. And I'm not even sorry about you being sorry. You can carry all the guilt and grim you want to, just don't give it to me. I can't use another sorry. Next time, you should admit you're mean, selfish, low down, trifling, and no count straight out. Instead of being sorry all the time, enjoy being yourself.
That was Lady in Blue by Knychole Curenton. CCBC Drama Club would now like to present Chad Householder with the superhero monologue.
Everywhere you look today, there are superheroes. You got them in your comic books, you got them in your magazines, you even have them on the silver screen now, with the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out. But out of all these superheroes, there's got to be one that's the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. Well, in my personal opinion, it would have to be Superman. Now why? Well, let's first take a look at some of the other superheroes who don't quite yet match up. First we got Batman. Nice guy, a little bit of a traumatic childhood, goes up, dresses up at night, prances around. But I can think of other older men who are quite rich. You go out at night, dress up in their little costumes, go prancing around. But I would check that name on the list. Which brings us next to Spider-Man. Nice guy, reporter, though he still lives at home with his mother. A little questionable there. I'm standing over here working with radioactive materials, and he's over here screwing around getting bit by the spider. Unsafe habits in the workplace? I don't think so. Not nice quality of a superhero. Check Mark Kim off the list. Not to exclude any of you ladies with your superheroes. We know that there's Wonder Woman out there, but the only thing wonderful about her was her wonderful figure. Which brings us back to Superman. Now, Superman has a little bit for both the sexes. For the ladies, he's strong, hunk, okay by hunk, plus he stands for truth, justice, the American way, nice things to stand for. Plus, not to mention, that little sleeve thing he does with his hair, you girls all know you love it. And for the guys, what's he got? Imagine the power on the sports field. Faster than a speeding bullet, able to leap single buildings in a single bound. Some nice qualities there. Plus, not to mention the fact that Lois Lane and Lander Lang are pretty hot. Well, that's my conclusion. But so next time you're thinking, who's the cream of the crop? Who's my favorite? Just think, Superman? Superman?
Chat household, everybody. We have an unscheduled bonus act for you that is not on your playlist here. Her name is Brooks Haynes, and she will be giving you a poem called Divine Resurrection.
There will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. The victory or defeat is up to me to decide, but how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. Never said there wouldn't be trials, never said I wouldn't fall, never said that everything would go the way I wanted to go. But when my back is against the wall and I feel all hope is gone, I just lift my head up to the sky. Oh, I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. Why do we have so many problems? Why do we have to suffer? Just why? Why? I ask God, today I've seen enough to cry. Many have kissed the face of death. There are mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers, and many times they have lost themselves. I cry because I know how it feels to toss and turn at night, and to put on a face, a mask at the break of day, to put on a smile on a face that only relates to a lost soul. I've been there. To feel as though you have a friend to edify, relate, laugh, and to cry with, yet they put a knife in your back. They then use every element of strength in their bodies to pull down on a soul that did such a thing as trust them. Yes, your friends. They smile in your face, and at the crack of dawn, but when the night comes, they are nowhere to be found. See, the night has so many hidden secrecies, so many devices of attack that grapple with your mind and your heart as you try to rest. Many fail to realize that up in the heavens exists a light that can pull you out of any situation. I chose to ignore it at first. Angry because it seemed that no matter what I gave, I got nothing back. Angry because the light that existed wasn't existing in me. I didn't always know that. You see, I thought that it was Mama's words of concern that carried me through the night. Depending on my friends to be there, hadn't opened myself up to the divine friend. Many nights I moaned in fear, anger, misery, and unhappiness. I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried, help! On my last leg, just trying to find peace. Waiting patiently for me to acknowledge the love therein. Oh, what joy possessed my soul. He came to me and said, my child, have I not promised you that I will never leave you nor forsake you? Why have you ignored me? Don't you know I love you? I died for you. Through all of the crying, all you had to do was call me. For I am just a prayer away. I laid my head down in relief. He said, I love you. He then rocked me through the night into a new morning with new mercies thereof. Thank you, Father, for sustaining my mind. Through it all, I have learned to love because of your love for me. Thank you.
Coach Haynes, nice addition. We now have a martial arts routine for you entitled Different Yet Similar.
I'm not pulling my pants down for anyone on this one, so you have to bear with me.
I promise I won't either.
My name is Christina Mrkonja, and I'm a martial arts instructor in Ambridge at the River Valley Kung Fu Academy. I'm a second-degree black belt. I've been taking karate for about 10 and a half years.
My name is Johnston. I also take Kung Fu at the school down on the old Broadhead Road. I've been taking it for 11 or 12 years. We take a different style of martial art. It's the same thing. It's the same name. Our grandmasters studied together and then broke off. We now learn different variants of the same art. We're going to demonstrate those.
We're going to start out with a couple of grabs. These are called our self-defense grabs, and we number them 1 to 30. So we're going to start out with number 1, with Casey grabbing my wrist. And this is a common grab if anyone's ever gotten grabbed like this before or any has seen this. From here, what you want to do is make a fist, because automatically when someone grabs you, making a fist loosens their grip. So from here, I'm going to make a fist, step in, and counter strike. Going full speed, and strike.
Now in our variant of martial art, instead of coming at her with force like she did to me, I will grab her wrist and I'll twist it around. From this point, I can control the attacker's every movement. If she tries to move, I'll just move them back. And from here, I can kick them, I can punch them, I can do anything to repel them.
Okay, this is the frontal grab, two-hand grab. This is number 16 in our form of martial arts. From here, I'm going to post my legs. This gives me more stability and I have more control of the attacker. I'm going to cross my hands with my underhand grabbing the same hand and twisting. These are called joint locks. And from here, just like with Casey's last one, I can control the attacker's move. I can make him go down or stand up any way I need him to go.
Now the way I learned it, instead of grabbing her hand, I would just grab her hand like that and then come across her face like that.
This is number 10 in our form. We often call this the noogie grab, and if anyone has older siblings, you've been in this position before. From here, we snake our hand around and grab whatever's closest to us, normally the chin. There's lots of pressure points right here, but yet again, if you're getting grabbed by an older sibling, you don't want to do this at full speed because this can really hurt someone. From here, grabbing their chin and moving it back. At full speed. And of course, wherever the head goes, the body's going to follow.
I learned it pretty much the same way, except instead of going for the chin, I'm going to go for the nose.
This is the back grab. Ladies, if you've ever gotten attacked like this or ever do get attacked like this, men are stronger on top. So if you're going to try to muscle them with your hands, it's not going to work. You want to do a strike before getting out of the grab, either a groin strike or a foot stomp. So from here, if I chose to do a groin strike, coming under and locking up. Groin strike.
From there, what I would do, I would go back and I would just catch him off balance like that, and then I have her wrist.
And our last grab for tonight is the bear grab. If you're married, I'm sure your spouses have grabbed you like this once or twice trying to be funny. From here, yet again, men are always stronger on top, so you're going to want to do a strike to get you out of it beforehand. So all you have to do is pinch the inside of the thigh and then let go. Inside of the thigh, then strike.
Okay, what I would do from this position, I would reach around, I would grab her wrist, and I have it. Now, let's say you can't grab her wrist, you can't get around to it. Another good thing to do, go down, bring your elbow, or you have her strikes.
Are there any questions from anyone?
What are the names of the two methods again?
They're both Tum Sudo. We just have different instructors. But his is the Tum Sudo Federation and mine's the Tum Sudo Association. And they're very similar, yet they're different.
And you're both black belts?
Yes. I'm a second-degree black belt and he's a second-degree black belt as well.
That was Christina, Mrkonja, and Casey Johnston. We now have for you Shakespeare's editors with Laura Keyes and Tammy Deere.
Cotton, good to see you. The play's going well, isn't it? Well, it seems to be okay. They always go for the ones with the snappy titles. Hamlet, it's perfect. Act 3 seems a bit long. I don't know. Well, we have a length problem overall. Oh? It's 5 hours on wooden seats and no toilets on this side of the Thames.
Yes, I always said that the Rose Theater was a dump.
Now about this play, what do you say we get rid of some of the stand-up stuff and the grow of all the action?
Like what?
You know, that, to be nobler in the mind, more no toil thing? The crowd hates it. It's boring.
I don't know about that. That happens to be Bill's favorite.
He said that about the avocado monologues in King Lear and the tap dance at the end of Othello.
Absolutely not. We can't cut it.
Oh, come on.
All right. Cut the whole speech altogether.
It's just that it's long. We can make it so snappy.
Snappy?
You know, give it some pizzazz. How's that thing begin?
To be a victim of one's life's earliest woes, or not to be a coward and take hand by its...
Yeah, that thing, you know? I bet we can get that done.
No, absolutely not. It's perfect.
How about we just say to be a victim or not to be a coward?
We can't say that.
Oh, come on. Then we'll take out victim, take out coward, and start to be or not to be.
You can't say that either. It's gibberish.
It is not. It's short. It flows. Listen, to be or not to be, that is the question.
That is the question. And they won't have no idea what you're talking about.
It's brilliant.
It's nonsense. What is he talking about? This is Prince Hamlet. He must go out and kill himself if that's the best idea he can come up with.
Creative thinking. Perhaps he should kill himself.
Oh?
You know, we must think about the bums on the seats, even in Act 1.
Really?
I can't play off of that. I'm sorry.
That concludes our evening of the arts, at least for the CCBC Drama Club portion of the evening. Please remember to sign the registration paper on the table over there, because that will make it possible for us to do this next time as well. Next, there will be the Cellar Dwellers.